Outsourcing and offshoring are two things commonly used interchangeably, but these are two very different concepts. So what's the difference between outsourcing and offshoring? And also, how are they alike? Let's dig in. Outsourcing is a business strategy where one company contracts another company to do a specific task. For example, a construction company may contract an accounting firm to do their books for them. This means the construction company outsourced its bookkeeping activities to an external company. Another example is Amazon contracting a call center in the Philippines to handle their customer service. In essence, Amazon outsourced their customer service to an overseas contact center. With these two examples, it can be understood that outsourcing does not necessarily mean the outsourcing company has to be overseas. Outsourcing can be done domestically as well. Now, why do companies outsource?
We used to outsource this kind of thing.
There may be dozens, big and small, motivations behind why companies outsource, but there are two main reasons that we can discuss in our video. The first one is core competency, and number two is cost savings. In our first example, the reason for outsourcing is core competency. Accounting and bookkeeping firms are obviously not the construction company's core competency.
We have a competency meeting with the board set for Thursday.
So it's a good idea for them to outsource to a third party who specializes in that specific vocation. In our second example, cost savings is the reason why Amazon outsources its customer service to an already existing organization in the Philippines. Because if they were to put a customer service team together line by line domestically, the amount of money for overhead would be astronomically larger than, for example, the Philippines. Now, speaking of outsourcing, if you're an employer or if you're looking to hire staff but at a reasonable cost, then C9Staff has a tailor-fit solution for you. We have access to 35 high-quality but low-cost international talent markets that can cater to all your talent needs. Plus, the professionals we can deploy for you are guaranteed to speak fluent English, and they can work in your local time zone. And the best part is you get truly world-class creative professionals working for your team while enjoying up to a 70% savings in payroll and related operating costs. Now, for more details, you can schedule a free consultation at C9Staff.com. Links are in the description below. Now let's get back to the video. Offshoring, on the other hand, donates a business operation being taken out of the country and into an overseas location. But instead of hiring an external company to do the offshore task, the parent company sets up the offshore operation and they do it in-house.
My guys will keep this in-house.
For example, in order for Apple to save money on production and manufacturing, they've moved most of their manufacturing operations offshore. They put up parts factories in Asia where components of their products are manufactured at a far cheaper cost. But because these offshore factories are practically theirs, quality of production remains under their strict supervision. Another example is Nike setting up offshore factories where a big bulk of their products are manufactured at a far cheaper cost. But because of these offshore factories are theirs, they have significant control over the quality of production. Cost savings is the biggest benefit that outsourcing and offshoring share in common. When a company decides to either outsource or offshore part of their operations, cost savings is usually one of the top reasons for it. So to recap, outsourcing is a business strategy where a company hires an external company located either domestically or overseas to do a specific task. While offshoring is a process wherein a company moves part of its operations overseas in order to save cost while still doing it in-house. We hope this offers a clear differentiation between the two business concepts, and we recognize that in today's globalized world, that the truth will often lie somewhere in the middle for many modern organizations. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also follow us on our other social media channels. Links are in the description below.